This is the permanent Christmas tree in Christmas, Florida. And it was originally located across the street in the front of the post office when it was first planted in 1937. It was the idea of Postmaster Juanita Tucker. And she was of the prominent Tucker cattle family who's been in Florida for 9 generations. So that tree died in 1952. And then they relocated it to this general area in 1952. The second tree was planted, but unfortunately, due to hot lights, that tree died in December 1953. So a third tree was planted in 1954 in this area. And that tree was damaged by a construction crew, a road crew, in 1959. It hanged on for another 10 years and finally had to be cut down in 1969. So a fourth tree was planted here in 1969, but that had to be cut down in 1970 because State Road 50 was expanded from 2 lanes to 4 lanes. So a fifth tree was planted in 1970, and unfortunately in 1997 a vandal girdled the tree, cutting a circular around the bark, and that tree died. So Walt Disney World planted the 6th permanent Christmas tree here, which we see now in 1997. It was taken care of by Juanita Tucker from all these trees from 1937 to her death at 101 in 2008. At that point, her son, Cecil Jr. and his wife Margaret, they took care of the tree. Unfortunately, he died in October 2020 and she died a few months later in 2021. So there are plans now to relocate this park, which you can see they've already taken down the decorations, but it's been in this location for 70 years. And they're going to move it to a new location. Let's go take a closer look at this location that's soon to be gone.
And Santa and his sled, standing at this location for many years. And this is the old nativity scene here on the site, and it's already being replaced. I don't know if they're going to relocate this stone structure or if they're just going to go with the totally new one, but it's you can see it's empty now. The permanent Christmas tree at Christmas, Florida is the symbol of love and goodwill, the Christmas spirit every day in the year. Kind of faded now, but marking the spot for many decades. And behind the sign is a mural, which you wouldn't know unless you came back here. Gloria in Excelsis Deo. And it's got the Christmas tree, an angel, and palm trees. This is the Peace Shrine, dedicated to the Prince of Peace. It's kind of getting overgrown at this point. And another relic. Looks like it could be possibly the baby Jesus or an angel. It's hard to say what this represents, but it's part of the Peace Park.
Location of the new Christmas tree. It would be the 7th of the permanent Christmas trees here at Christmas, and we're going to take a closer look. It's decorated, and we're going to take a look at the nativity scene and what else they have put here. This is closer to the original location of the 1937 permanent tree.
The tree at this time is rather small, and we're looking at the bows and the decorations of Frosty the Snowman. At night this would be lit up. But when inside here, you can see the tree. It's only about 10 feet tall at this time. And next to the permanent Christmas tree is the nativity scene. And this family is a very devout Christian, and it's been their main motivation for these displays. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I'd give him a lamb. If I were a wise man, I'd do my part. What can I give him? Give him my heart. And of course, we have Joseph, Mary, the baby Jesus, and I suppose a wise man. Also on the grounds here is a little monument that was dedicated to Fort Christmas, that was built in 1835, 3 miles north of this marker. And this was erected by the Orlando chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution in 1951.